Summer is finally here. Things hotting up as we head through the week, and we could get to a heat wave. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Monday.
Yeah.
But meteorologically...
Easy for you to say, Susanna.
No, we've been talking for a while about where is summer, when is it going to arrive, and I would like to say that 10 days ago, I said earmark the weekend just gone.
You did.
Ta-da! It happened. So are we in a heat wave? What is a heat wave? Let me talk you through it. So to be in a heat wave, you need certain temperatures to be reached for 3 days in a row. So the blue area, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, South West England, you need 25 degrees to be in a heat wave. But all the way down towards London and the home counties, it is 28 degrees. So today, it's the southeast of England, we are set to get to 28, and tomorrow, the next day and the next day. So southeastern areas of England, yes, it does look like we will be in a heat wave as we head through this week. Elsewhere, not quite, but it will be hot or very hot with temperatures 6-7 degrees above average. Some people asking if we have a heat wave warning in force. There are no warnings from the Met Office for how hot it's set to get, but we have a heat health alert, and this is just for England. So we have a yellow level at the moment. It goes yellow, amber, red, and this is basically for health and social care settings to say that very vulnerable people with poor health, very old and very young, could become susceptible to the high temperatures through the next few days. So those who are vulnerable, public health is saying that we will be putting in extra plans to look after those people with the rising temperatures through the next few days. So how hot is it set to get and why? Well, it is down to the jet stream. It always is. It divides the cold that's been with us for a while, but to the warm that's been sitting to our south. The jet stream moves much further north to the UK, and it allows all of this warm air that's been waiting in the wings in the near continent to arrive across our shores, but only really for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Good morning to you. And the bonus prize at the moment is sunshine and warmth and things finally feeling like summer. For many, it may actually be a little bit too hot later on this week, but here's why. It is down to the jet stream. It divides the cold that's been to our north, actually been with us for a while, and the warm that's been sitting to our south. Now, as the jet stream this week slowly shifts away from the UK, we allow this warm air to move in, and with that, we have climbing temperatures as we head through the next few days. Today, it is set to be hot across the south and east, but with the moisture moving in from the west here, a little damp and drizzly at times. But the latest satellite and radar shows it is largely fine and dry to start this morning. A weather front across the northwest of Scotland here brings some light patchy rain. That is where our jet stream is, but away from here, it stays fine and dry. That's for most of us. Some shallow mist and fog for some southern and western coasts because of this onshore flow, but with light winds. With the sunshine for many of us, with it being dry, temperatures are above average across the board. We are hot, if not very hot for some areas. 26 or 27 degrees is likely across the southeast. And if we get to 28, which is possible, that is beginning of us being in our heat wave category criteria. Worth bearing in mind, UV levels are high to very high, and pollen levels are also very high across most of the country. So how do things pan out as we head through the next 7 days? Yes, this week, with temperatures into the high 20s, we will be in a heat wave. And as a result, a heat health alert has been issued for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday for large parts of England. And it basically says when we have prolonged heat, people who are very vulnerable to these high temperatures, very old, very young, and those with chronic health conditions will be susceptible to these high temperatures. So health and social care settings on alert for this. Now, what is happening weather-wise for the next few days? Well, things are hotting up, finally feeling like summer. Welcome news for some, but definitely not for others. It is fine and dry first thing this morning. Blue skies take us through the day. Dry, hot and sunny with top temperatures up to 28 degrees in the south and east. Yes, temperatures are climbing this week with the 28-degree threshold across the southeast likely to be breached today and lasting for 3 consecutive days. That means we'll be in a heat wave by Wednesday, but not everybody. A little cloudier across northern and western areas. The cloud thick enough at times to produce the odd light spot of rain or drizzle in the air. Weather front close to the northwest of Scotland.
So, Laura, if you won that £250,000, do you think you could buy that 2-bedroom?
I don't think that's enough money, no.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Laura says you can't. Well, let me tell you, if you win our £250,000 pottage in Settle and you're...
Summer has arrived, but my goodness, with a vengeance, Laura.
10 days ago, people were asking me when is summer set to arrive, and I said, set your calendar for the 23rd of July. Yes, as we head through the next few days, it is set to warm up every single day, getting that little bit warmer. Not for everybody. The northwest has weather fronts always closer to these cloudier, drizzly skies and not as hot here. But today, temperatures climbing above average for most areas into the hot or very hot category, 27 degrees across the southeast of England. And it means UV levels are high to very high, pollen levels very high as well. The outlook for tomorrow is even hotter. We could get up to 30 degrees.